26 inmates have tested positive for COVID-19 in Lee County jails. That's according to the sheriff's office, which says it has those inmates in isolation. But the problem is, for the rest of the inmates, the sheriff's office says it's only providing temperature checks. That means anyone who's asymptomatic could still be spreading the virus. Fox 4's Rob Manch spoke with several people today who see this as a growing problem. He joins us live right now outside the Lee County jail. Rob?
Well, today I spoke with two people, one who just got out of the core facility here in Lee County and another whose son is still incarcerated here. And they both tell me not enough is being done right now to stop the spread of COVID-19. One of the people who reached out to Fox 4 was Christina Highhouse. She says her son is being held at the core facility and was told that he was exposed to someone who had tested positive.
They were all advised that they were all under quarantine. Now, that was just a couple days ago. Last night, they were told they are not under quarantine, and he was brought back to his regular work detail. So he was escorted downtown and worked there as well.
Only after a few days?
Only after just a couple days.
Highhouse says her son never received a test for COVID-19. I also spoke with a man who was just released from the core facility. He wanted to hide his identity and says he started having symptoms shortly after he got out of jail.
I was released on Saturday morning, and I went to CenturyLink on Tuesday, about 1 in the afternoon, because I was obvious, it would become obvious to me that I was getting sick.
This inmate told me he asked to be tested while in jail, but only got temperature checks like everyone else.
You're fine. You don't have a temperature. That's always based on my temperature. I wasn't fine. I had the virus.
Highhouse says she's now not only concerned about her son, she's concerned for her community.
It doesn't only affect who's inside, it also affects everybody else, because these people are now being released daily into society.
Highhouse says if they can test hundreds of people a day for free at testing sites in Fort Myers, they should be able to test inmates too.
I don't feel like our resources are their resources. They're just given the bare minimum, and that's just not enough.
And the Lee County Sheriff's Office did respond to me today, saying it is taking steps to stop the spread of COVID-19. Right now, if someone gets arrested, they have to spend 14 days in quarantine before joining the general jail population in a facility like this one, and temperature checks are being conducted daily. But the Sheriff's Office couldn't comment on how many inmates have actually been tested for COVID-19. In Lee County, Rob Manch, Fox 4, in your corner.